Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, and we have Monday Night Fights with Glory Days Boxing. It will be former welterweight champion Tony DeMarco from Boston taking on Tommy the Hitman Hearns from Detroit, another former welterweight champion. 10 rounds, welterweights. Tony DeMarco had a career record of 58 victories, 12 defeats, 1 draw, and 33 by stoppage. Tommy the Hitman Hearns, 61 victories, 5 defeats, 1 draw, 48 by stoppage. DeMarco will be in the red corner, and Tommy Hearns, the Hitman, will be in the blue corner. At ringside is TribesFan879. Check out that wonderful channel as he does his Colorado Rockies card and dice Stratomatic replay. DeMarco lands on the inside 0 through 55, on the outside 0 through 44. He is a mauler, which subtracts 5 from Tommy Hearns' stamina. So Hearns' stamina goes from 65 to 60 in a 10-round bout. Hearns on the inside lands 0 through 51, and on the outside 0 through 57. His outside punches cannot be blocked. That tremendous jab and right hand of his look to do damage on DeMarco if you're a Hearns fan. Hearns is a 10-star fighter, and Tony DeMarco is a 6-star fighter. So Hearns will initiate the initial toe-to-toe exchange, and then we'll go from there. And I forgot my little toe-to-toe token. Where is my toe-to-toe token? Oh, we got GGO the White Die. He likes doing that. So here comes GGO the White Die. He has become the token for Control, who has mojo, momentum. Hearns hitting power is a 7. DeMarco is a 4, so an advantage for Hearns. The chin for a knockdown, Hearns is a 2, DeMarco is a 4. Again, advantage Hearns. KO, chin, 5 for DeMarco, 4 for Hearns. Will checks are both 4s. Cut, DeMarco cuts at a 9 and under. Tommy Hearns 5 and under. DeMarco fouls 6 and under. Tommy Hearns 3 and under. Here we go. Round number 1. The instructions are done. It is fight time. 10 rounds welterweights from the Joe Louis Arena. A big fan turnout for Detroit's favorite son, Tommy Hearns. Tony DeMarco travels from Boston. Here we go. DeMarco in the red corner. Hearns in the blue corner. It's a 4 for Tony DeMarco, and that's nothing on the inside. Hearns has a 2, nothing on the inside. It's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange on the inside. DeMarco gets in tight. Hearns throws first. That's a 47 for Tommy Hearns, and he's going to land a left hook to the body and up to the head. So 2 shots land in that toe-to-toe exchange. Here comes DeMarco firing back. That's going to be a lucky 11 for Tony, and Tony opens up. He windmills in that toe-to-toe exchange, hooking to the body and up to the head. 4 punches land for Tony DeMarco as they're going right at it. Simultaneous power check. DeMarco is 16. Tommy Hearns is a 4. A possible knockdown of Tony DeMarco. DeMarco goes down 4 and under. He is hurt. 5 through 7, and it's a 13, so DeMarco survives. What an initial onslaught by both fighters. A 1 for Tony DeMarco. Momentum is with Hearns. A 1 for Tony DeMarco, nothing on the outside. And Hearns now working behind the jab from the outside. He throws. 37 for Tommy. And Tommy will land 2 jabs and a right hand. That's the right hand that starched Pepino Cuevas and Roberto Duran. Defense check 4, and Hearns comes back with a left hook as he hits DeMarco with another shot. Power check for Tommy Hearns. 19, possible cut on Tony DeMarco. DeMarco cuts 9 and under, and it's an 8, so DeMarco will have a blemish. Let's see what it'll be. A 14. So Tony DeMarco has a cut right eye for Tony DeMarco. It's been a physical round. Referee just takes a real quick look at it. So a cut right eye for DeMarco. The round continues. Hearns having his way right now. A 2 for DeMarco. 1 on the outside and a 6 for Tommy Hearns. 1 on the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange from the outside. Hearns goes first. 73. He misses. And a 78. So both fighters wing away. Both fighters miss. They were throwing go-home punches. 2 minutes left in round number 1. A 2 for Tony DeMarco, 1 on the outside, and a 3 for Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns forces DeMarco back towards the ropes. He's going to fire away. That's a 3 on the inside, and that's a 54 for Tommy. He misses. Tommy Hearns misses. As DeMarco dips and dives away, countering opportunity for Tony. 1 through 7, DeMarco lands. It's a 16. He ties up Hearns. The referee breaks him on the ropes. 1 minute to go in round number 1. A 2 for Tony DeMarco. 1 on the outside and a 2 for Tommy Hearns. So Hearns backs up a bit. And DeMarco fires the looping punches. 55. He misses. Countering opportunity for Tommy the Hitman Hearns. An 11. The right hand doesn't find its mark on the counter. 1:20 to go in round number 1. Hearns up 6-4 in punches landed. A 2 for Tony DeMarco, 1 on the outside and a 6 for Tommy Hearns, 1 on the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange. Hearns fires. That's a 16 for the Hitman. And he plants 2 jabs, a right hand and a left hook, all to the head of Tony DeMarco. 4 punches land, and they are hard. DeMarco windmills back. And what a result! He comes away with 4 punches as they're standing toe-to-toe, snapping each other's heads center of the ring. Simultaneous power checks. A 13 and a 5. So a 13 for Hearns, a 5 for DeMarco, just out of DeMarco's range. 1 minute to go. 10-8, Hearns in punches landed. Hearns still with momentum. A 1 and a 1. It's going to be Tommy Hearns from the outside, working behind the jab. DeMarco comes in, but he's going to get nailed. That's a 25. 2 jabs and a stiff right hand. Looking to starch DeMarco. Defense check for Tony. It's a 7. He gets hit with all the shots. Power check for Tommy Hearns. A 6. A 6. A possible knockdown of Tony DeMarco. Late in round 1, and it's an 18. DeMarco stands up to it. 40 seconds to go in round number 1. A 2 for Tony DeMarco, 1 on the outside, and a 5 for Tommy Hearns, 2 on the inside. Hearns backing DeMarco towards the ropes. He seems like the bigger, stronger fighter, even though they're both at welterweight, and that's a 37 for Tommy the Hitman Hearns, and that's again a jab, a right hand, and a left hook. As those punches cannot be blocked from the outside. Let's see if he hits DeMarco with any additional shots. A 6. He does not. Power check for Hearns. A 20. Another possible cut on DeMarco. 19. No cut. 20 seconds to go as Tommy Hearns really pouring it on late in round number 1. A 5 for Tony DeMarco, 1 on the inside, and a 1. 2 on the outside for Tommy Hearns, working behind that stiff jab. That's a 62. He's going to miss those shots. DeMarco with a countering opportunity. It's a 5 for Tony DeMarco, and Tony DeMarco lands a right hand and a left hook on the counter. And homebrew rules, I go power check off any punches landed. So here's Tony DeMarco. A 15, and ding ding goes the bell. But great countering off the ropes by DeMarco. Hearns takes that round, though. What an action-packed round. 16-10. So Tommy Hearns, and he cut DeMarco. So Hearns landed 16 punches. DeMarco landed 10. Stamina goes for DeMarco to 64, for Hearns 50. Hearns takes round number 1. 10-9 as they work on that cut in the DeMarco corner. We prepare for round number 2. Hearns with momentum. Here we go. Round number 2. There's the bell. Both fighters off their stool. A 6 for DeMarco. 2 on the outside against a 4 for Tommy Hearns. And Hearns has 3 on the outside. So DeMarco can't land. And Hearns fires away. That's a 71. He misses the shots. Countering opportunity for DeMarco. It's a 4. And again he nails Tommy with 2 shots. Windmilling the hooks left and right to the head. Power check for Tony DeMarco. Is a 3. Possible knockdown on the counter of Tommy Hearns. Hearns goes down. 2 and under. He's hurt. 5 through 3. And it's a possible cut. A possible cut on Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Hearns cuts 5 and under. It's a 3. And a 10. So Tommy Hearns has a cut left eye. So the blood is flowing here at Joe Louis Arena. Referee takes a quick look. So Tommy Hearns has a cut left eye as DeMarco's come out to change the tide of battle here. And he has momentum. That's a 2 for Tony DeMarco, 1 on the outside. Both men pawing at their eyes. And a 5 for Tommy Hearns, 2 on the inside. Hearns trying to force DeMarco back to the ropes. He throws 24. He rips a left hook to the body. Then up to the head and a short right cross. 3 punches land by Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Let's see if DeMarco on the inside can block any of them. He does not. Power check for Hearns, 15. DeMarco survives it. DeMarco trying to counter his way off the ropes. Hearns has momentum. A 5 for Tony DeMarco, 1 on the inside against a 6, 1 on the outside. It'll be a toe-to-toe exchange as they move back towards the center of the ring. Hearns goes first from the outside. 97. And that is a possible foul. 1 punch will land for Hearns. And now DeMarco goes. 5 and a 6. Yep, now DeMarco goes from the outside. 78, he misses. Let's see the foul now. For Tommy Hearns, his foul rating's 3 and under. No foul. Oh, they missed that low blow. We continue on with round 2. 2 minutes left. A 2 for Tony DeMarco. I'm sorry, a 4 for Tony DeMarco. Nothing on the inside. And a 2 for Tommy Hearns. Nothing on the inside. Toe-to-toe exchange. Hearns initiates. 39 for Tommy. And again, 3 punches. Hard punches. Hooks to the body and the head by Tommy the Hitman Hearns. DeMarco with a 53. And he comes back with a left hook and a right hand. Simultaneous power checks for DeMarco and Hearns. A 3 for Tony DeMarco. And a 7 for Tommy Hearns. Holy cow. Hearns will go first. Wow, and if he drops DeMarco, then there's no knock. Wow. So DeMarco stands up. Four and under, he goes down. It's a 14. He's good. Now Tommy Hearns. What does Tommy Hearns go down? 6. Tommy Hearns with a 6. And wow, he just survives that. A 5 and under. Until a 5 through 3, he would have been hurt. But both fighters rattle each other. What a hellacious exchange. 140 left. The crowd on its feet here at Joe Louis Arena. Unbelievable. The boy from Boston giving Tommy Hearns all he can handle. Hearns still with momentum. That's a 5 for Tony DeMarco. And that's 1 on the inside against a 2 for Tommy Hearns. Nothing on the inside, so DeMarco trying to force Hearns back to the rope. That blood from his left eye might be bothering him. DeMarco fires away. 77 on the inside. He misses. Here's a countering opportunity for Thomas the Hitman Hearns. It's a 10, and he throws a big right hand, but hits nothing but air as DeMarco ducks under it. 1:20 to go in round number 2. Hearns up 7-4 and punches landed. Still with momentum. A 2 for Tony DeMarco. 1 on the outside and a 3 for Tommy Hearns. 2 on the inside. Hearns forcing DeMarco back towards the ropes. He fires away. 34 on the inside for Tommy the Hitman Hearns. And again, a jab, a left hook to the body, and a right cross to the head. Does DeMarco block any on the inside? No, he does not. Power check for Tommy Hearns. A 2, a possible knockdown of DeMarco as they've been bombing away, and that's a 9. So DeMarco's chin has held up. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go in a hellacious round number 2. They've just been pounding the snot out of each other. A 4 for Tony DeMarco. Nothing on the inside, and a 3 for Hearns. Hearns again pins DeMarco to the ropes. He's going to fire away. And what a 0-1. It's a 5-punch blistering assault as Hearns snapping DeMarco's head over and over again. Does DeMarco evade anything? It's a 3. He's tagged with an extra left hook as Hearns is pummeling DeMarco on the ropes. Power check for Tommy Hearns, a 9. So DeMarco ties up and the referee breaks them. 40 seconds to go in round number 1. Tommy Hearns pouring it on after the quick start by Tony DeMarco here in round 2. A 5 for DeMarco, 1 on the inside, and a 5 for Tommy Hearns, 2 on the inside as Hearns keeps DeMarco pinned to those ropes. 76, and he misses. Countering opportunity for Tony DeMarco. A 5! He counters hard off the ropes! A cross and a left hook crash on Tommy Hearns' jaw. Power check for DeMarco. And 20 seconds to go. Hearns a little more cautious now. DeMarco with momentum. A 1 for DeMarco. DeMarco nothing on the outside. A 5 for Tommy Hearns. Hearns again bulls DeMarco to the ropes. He throws a 50. A jab and a right hand. Land. Does DeMarco evade? No. Power check Tommy Hearns. 20 possible cut again on DeMarco. It's a 7. So a 7, that's going to reopen the cut on his right eye. That's going to reopen the cut on his right eye. And that's going to now, they're going to look at it. 1 through 3, this fight is stopped. It's an 18. Ding, ding goes the bell. So the cut reopens. On the right eye of DeMarco. He survives. The referee takes a look at it, says he can go on. So 2 rounds in the books. DeMarco has hung in there. He is taking a beating, but he's landed some good shots on Tommy Hearns. Started off fast with that hellacious toe-to-toe exchange. So Tommy Hearns once again lands double digits. He lands 13 blows. DeMarco only landed 6. After the fast start, DeMarco had 2 wonderful countering combinations. That was about it. So Hearns takes that round 10-9. DeMarco, they're working feverishly on that cut in the DeMarco corner. Joe Louis Arena is going ballistic. They want to see their hometown hero beat the boy from Boston. We prepare for round number 3. Hearns with momentum. Here we go, round number 3. DeMarco with a 5. That's a 1 on the inside and a 6 for Tommy Hearns, 1 on the outside. It'll be a toe-to-toe exchange from the outside. Hearns with a 49. That educated jab and right cross crash once again on the cranium of Tony DeMarco. DeMarco in the toe-to-toe exchange. He fires right back. That's a 34, and he lands 1 more shot. Jab, looping right hand, and a left hook crashes on Hearns' jaw. Simultaneous power check. Nothing for either fighter. 2:40 left, and they start off round 3 like they did round 2, slugging away. Hearns still with momentum. That's a 1 for DeMarco. Nothing on the outside, and a 5 for Tommy Hearns. 2 on the inside. Hearns forces DeMarco back towards the center of the ring. And there goes the black die. We don't know where it went. Oh, it got pinned right here. All right, we're going to re-roll that. Hearns. So that was a 1 and a 5. Hearns forces DeMarco back to the inside center of the ring. And that's a 21 for Tommy Hearns. And he's going to land 3 punches. 2 hooks to the body and a right cross to the head. DeMarco, does he block anything? No. Power check for Tommy the Hitman Hearns. It's a 10. 2:20 left in round number 3. DeMarco looking to lay some traps here for Tommy Hearns. Hearns with momentum. A 5 for DeMarco. 1 on the inside against a 6 for Hearns. 1 on the outside. Again, toe-to-toe exchange. Center of the ring. Hearns goes first from the outside. 47. And again, a 1-2. The jab right hand hits DeMarco. DeMarco fires away. 73. He misses. Only a power check for Thomas the Hitman Hearns. It's a 6. Possible knockdown once again of Tony DeMarco. Will his chin finally crack? And an 8. No, it does not. DeMarco stands up to it 2 minutes ago in round number 3. 7-3, Tommy Hearns, and punches landed. A 2 for Tony DeMarco, 1 on the outside, and a 2 for Tommy Hearns, nothing on the inside. As DeMarco gets in tight, center of the ring, DeMarco's got to make something happen here, and he was! A 0-1! DeMarco bombs away! He windmills 5 punches, landing to the head and body, stopping Tommy Hearns' head over and over again. Does Hearns invade any? 6. No, he does not. In fact, he doesn't. That's it. He gets hit with all of them. Power check for DeMarco. 13. So DeMarco rallies back. 8-7. DeMarco's up. 1:20 left in the round. A 2 for Tony DeMarco. He has momentum. He's on the outside. A 3 for Tommy Hearns. Hearns pushes DeMarco back. Hearns fires away on the inside. Great result for Thomas the Hitman Hearns. That's a 6. He's going to land 4 shots, possibly more. Crisp hooks and uppercuts. DeMarco trying to dip and dodge, but he's nailed with them. Defense check for DeMarco. That's a 9. He gets hit with all of them. Power check. Tommy Hearns again. A possible knockdown of Tony DeMarco. It's a 5. DeMarco is hurt. DeMarco is hurt. Tommy Hearns looking to finish him. He has DeMarco trapped on the ropes. Hearns goes unopposed. It's a 2. It's going to be on the inside. Tommy Hearns needs 3 punches to land for the TKO check. And he's not going to get it. 98. 1 punch lands. Now we go to the foul check as DeMarco ties him up. 2, so it will be a foul. The referee admonishes Tommy Hearns. What will the foul be? It's a 12, and it's holding. So holding and hitting. Holding and hitting. It is a warning the first time. And that gives DeMarco a breather. 40 seconds left in round number 3. So a warning. Warning. Elbow Hearns. And that gives DeMarco a breather here. And now action will resume. DeMarco with a 6. 40 seconds to go in round number 3. And a 4 for Tommy Hearns. A 6 is 2 on the outside for DeMarco. A 4, 3 on the outside for Hearns. These punches can't be blocked. Hearns working behind that great educated jab. A 51. That's a 1-2. The jab and the stinging right hand. Looking to depart DeMarco of his senses. Does DeMarco... Oh, he can't block him anyway. Power check for Tommy Hearns. 19. Possible cut again on DeMarco. 14. No. 20 seconds to go. It's been all Tommy Hearns after that brief rally by DeMarco. Mid-round. A 4 for Tony DeMarco. That's going to be nothing on the inside. Tommy Hearns with a 6. 1 on the outside. Hearns looking to land from distance. 94. And they fall into a clinch. And ding, ding goes the bell. So Hearns throws. DeMarco gets in tight. Grabs onto him. Another round for Tommy the Hitman Hearns. And DeMarco having a lot of trouble with that cut right eye right now. As they work on it in his corner. So Tommy Hearns lands 14 punches. DeMarco rallied well midway through the round. But just couldn't get back in rhythm. He only landed 8. Stamina check after 3 rounds. DeMarco 37, Tommy the Hitman Hearns 36. But more importantly, Tommy Hearns has won the first 3 rounds 10-9, 10-9. Both fighters have been cut, but DeMarco's cut is reopened and it is worse now. And Hearns was warned for the elbows, and that really gave DeMarco a breather as Hearns was looking to stop him on the ropes. Oh, holding and hitting. We prepare for round number 4. Amish Elvis is at ringside. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. So we prepare for round number 4. You can see that gloop or glump or whatever you want to call it on the DeMarco eye. They're trying to stop that cut any means necessary. Hearns with momentum. Here's the bell for round number 4. Fighters advance towards the center of the ring. A 4 for Tony DeMarco. Nothing on the inside. A 1 for Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns from the outside working behind that Cobra-like jab. That's a 73. He misses. DeMarco looking to counter. He's done well with countering shots, and again he's going to counter Tommy Hearns. A left and a right hook snapping Hearns' head. Power check for Tony DeMarco. 17. 2:40 to go. DeMarco with momentum. DeMarco has had success with the counters. A 5 for DeMarco, 1 on the inside and a 3 for Tommy Hearns, 2 on the inside. So DeMarco trying to force Hearns back towards the center of the ring. Hearns stands his ground and he fires away. 72. He misses on the inside. DeMarco, that's where he likes to counter. And again, DeMarco nails him with a counter. 2 short, crisp hooks. Power check for Tony DeMarco. 19. Possible cut on Tommy Hearns. An 11. No cut. 2:20 to go. DeMarco has been laying the traps and nailing Tommy Hearns. A 2 for Tony. That's 1 on the outside and a 6 for Hearns. 1 on the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange. DeMarco goes first. 16. That's a very good result from the outside. He's going to land 4 windmilling punches. 4 punches land for Tony DeMarco. Hearns fires in the toe-to-toe exchange. That's a 17. He lands 4 punches. Good God almighty. Both fighters looking to annihilate one another. Here's the simultaneous power checks. 13 for DeMarco. A 6 for Tommy Hearns. Possible knockdown of Tony DeMarco. And DeMarco is down. Toe-to-toe exchange and DeMarco goes down. Will he beat the count? He will be KO'd 5 and under. He does beat the count. So DeMarco rises. He's a bit groggy. The referee giving him his mandatory 8 count. Hearns scores the knockdown. He wipes off DeMarco's gloves. And now Tommy Hearns looking to finish Tony DeMarco. Going for the TKO here. That's a 1. It'll be from the outside. Hearns has to land 3 blows here. That's a 57. That's not going to get it done. A crisp 1-2 does land on Tony. Hearns' power when a fighter is hurt goes from a 7 to an 11. Let's see if he drops him again. A 15. So DeMarco ties him up. Unbelievable hellacious exchange. 1:40 to go in round number 4. DeMarco went down. Hearns has momentum. A 5 for Tony DeMarco as he cleared the cobwebs out of his head. I don't think so. That's a 1 on the inside. A 6 for Hearns. 1 on the outside. Hearns working from distance looking to land the boom. He misses with the 83. DeMarco fires away. And DeMarco with a 0-4. Windmills again. Trying to rally here. 4 punches land. Snapping Tommy Hearns' head. Power check for Tony DeMarco. A 5 just out of his range. 1:20 to go. What a round of boxing here at Joe Louis Arena. DeMarco takes momentum away. A 2 and a 2. How do you do? 1 on the outside for DeMarco. Nothing on the inside for Hearns. DeMarco trying to land those looping shots. A 31. He will. 3 punches land. A looping right hand, a left hook to the body, and another right hand possibly land. Does Tommy Hearns evade any of them? A 2. He parries away 1. Power check for DeMarco. He needs a 4 and under. 13. Tommy Hearns' chin is holding up, even though he has spindly legs at welterweight. 1 minute to go. DeMarco is out punching and outlanding Tommy Hearns, but Hearns will win the round with the knockdown. A 5 for Tony DeMarco, the boy from Boston, 1 star on the inside, and a 3 for Tommy Hearns, 2 on the inside. Hearns versus DeMarco back to the ropes. Hearns fires away. That's a 50 on the inside. Hearns lands a left hook and a right hand, possibly. DeMarco trying to dip and dive. He gets hit with both. Power check. 19. Possible cut again. It's an 8, so this would be again. So more blood from the right eye. More blood. 10 and under. The cut reopens for a 3rd time. A 3rd time. And now, 1 through 9. The doctor's going to take a look at it. That's a lot of blood pouring from DeMarco's eye. This fight, the doctor says he can continue. The doctor says he can continue. That's a lot of blood. They're going to have a lot of work to do in that DeMarco corner. One, 40 seconds to go. And DeMarco pawing at that eye. A 1 for Tony DeMarco. Nothing on the outside. A 6 for Tommy Hearns. 1 on the outside. Hearns again working behind the jab. That's a 95. DeMarco gets in close. Possible foul on Tommy Hearns. 1 punch lands. That could be south of the border possibly. Here's the foul check. An 11. So they missed that shot. 20 seconds to go. Hearns will win this round 10-8. That cut on the DeMarco eye is horrific. A 2 for DeMarco. 1 on the outside and a 3 for Tommy Hearns. 2 on the inside. Hearns has DeMarco pinned on the ropes. And he's just going to pound away. 0-6 on the inside. He nails him with 4 shots. An uppercut snaps his head and a left hook does some more damage. DeMarco, does he evade any punches? No, he does not. Power check at the end for Tommy Hearns. 19. Another possible cut. It's a 1. This is the 4th time. The blood is pouring now out of DeMarco's eye. The referee has asked the ringside physician to come over and take a look at it. This is the 4th time they will look at this cut. 1 through 15. This fight is over. 18! The doctor says the fight can go on. Is he a masochist? Wow! A big round for Tommy Hearns. He drops DeMarco and he rips that right eye wide open. Blood pouring from it. They quickly bring DeMarco back to his stool. So that is the 4th time. So they feverishly work on the cut on Tony DeMarco. A huge round for Tommy the Hitman Hearns. That's a 10-8 round. He's in complete control of this bout. DeMarco fought hard. He actually had his best punch landing total and punch output. He landed 13 blows on Tommy Hearns. Hearns landed 13. Great fight. It's been what you call a competitive mismatch. DeMarco now stamina points through 4 rounds. He's got 24 left. Hearns has 23. Hearns, after 4 rounds have been complete, is up 40-35. Hearns will have momentum. I don't know. So, again, if they go, it'll be 1 through 15 again, I guess, for a TKO of that eye. They can't really stop. That's a lot of blood. They're telling DeMarco he's got to knock out Thomas the Hitman Hearns. We prepare for round number 5. We're at the midway point. Johan Oliver says, blood transfusion between rounds. He'll be fine. Oh, it's a lot of blood, Johan. Hope all is well. Ding, ding goes the bell. DeMarco and Hearns meet in the center of the ring. It's a 5 for DeMarco, 1 on the inside, and a 1 for Tommy Hearns, 2 on the outside. Hearns working from distance, using that Cobra-like jab to strike DeMarco. It's a 24, and he's going to strike him over and over again. 2 jabs and a thudding right cross. Blood spewing from the DeMarco eye, running down his face. That definitely is impairing his vision. Does DeMarco evade anything? 6. No, he does not. He's hit with all of them. Power check for Hearns. 5. Another possible knockdown of Tony DeMarco. He went down in round 4, and he stays up this time. DeMarco showing his toughness. 2:40 left to go. It's only a matter of time, the fans believe it here at Joe Louis Arena. A 2 for Tony DeMarco, 1 on the outside, and a 5 for Tommy Hearns, 2 on the inside. Hearns forces DeMarco back to the ropes. He throws and he lands. DeMarco, a human punching bag now, a 29 on the inside. A jab, a right hand, and a left uppercut, snapping DeMarco's head. DeMarco trying to dip and dive away. 6, he gets hit with everything. Power check, 11 for Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns trying to keep DeMarco pinned on the ropes here in round number 5. A 2 for Tony DeMarco. DeMarco tries to move away. That's 1 on the outside against a 2 on the outside for Hearns. So Hearns backs up, lets DeMarco come to him, and now he fires away. 56. He lands a 1-2. Those punches cannot be blocked from the outside. Stinging shots. Power check for Thomas the Hitman Hearns. DeMarco's chin stands up for it 2 minutes ago in round 5. It's the beginning of the end of Tony DeMarco, as most ringside experts believe. It's a 5 for Tony. That is a 1 on the inside and a 3 on the outside. Hearns just throwing that. Oh my lord, it's a 5-punch combination. 2 jabs, a right hand, a left hook to the body, and a left hook to the head. He is pummeling DeMarco. Power check for Hearns. 14, DeMarco, blood flying all over the place, stands tall though. Referee looking on. 1:40 to go. It's been a beating in round number 5 for Tony DeMarco. A 2 for Tony, 1 on the outside, a 3 for Tommy Hearns, 2 on the inside. Hearns forcing DeMarco back to the ropes. He fires. 56. He misses. Countering opportunity for Tony DeMarco. A 20. He just ties him up. 1:20 to go. That blood is just pouring down. The referee continues to look at it. A 5 for Tony DeMarco. 1 on the inside and a 4 for Tommy Hearns. Hearns pushes him away. Works from distance. Hearns, my God, it's a beating. 15. And that are 4 punches land. 2 jabs, a right hand, and again that left hook crashes on the cranium of Tony DeMarco. DeMarco, does he evade anything? 6, no he does not. Power check for Hearns. 5, another possible knockdown of Tony DeMarco. And DeMarco is down for a second time. DeMarco goes down for a second time as he bounces off the ropes and goes to the canvas. And DeMarco will beat the count. DeMarco holds the ropes, stands up. He'll take the mandatory 8, blood spewing. The referee giving him the 8 count. He's been knocked down in consecutive rounds now by Thomas the Hitman Hearns. 1 minute left. The referee wipes his gloves off. Blood all over the referee's shirt. He asks Tony, do you want to go on? He says yes. Hearns goes unopposed for the TKO now. It's a 2. It will be on the inside. He lands 0 through 51. And it's a 42. 3 punches land as he has DeMarco pinned on the ropes. He's just pounding away on DeMarco. TKO check on Tony DeMarco. 20. He survives the TKO check. Power check for Hearns now. An 11. It's an 8. Possible knockdown again of Tony DeMarco. 7 and under. He goes down for a second time. Oh, reroll. A 6 and DeMarco is down again! DeMarco's struggling to get to his feet. But he does! Unbelievable! He is down for a second time. 3 knockdowns scored by Tommy Hearns in this bout. The fans are going crazy here at Joe Louis Arena. The referee must be a masochist. He's going to let this go on. 20 seconds left in round number 5, and what a horrific round it's been for Tony DeMarco. He has not landed one punch, and he has been bludgeoned, beaten, and battered from pillar to post. A 1 for DeMarco, nothing on the outside. He is exhausted, bleeding, and battered. A 3 for Tommy Hearns. Hearns forces him back towards the center of the ring. Hearns with a 20 on the inside. 3 punches land, short, crisp, and hard. DeMarco trying to dip and dive away. It's a 5. He gets hit with a left uppercut on top of it. Possible knockdown. 5. He could go down for a 3rd time. This fight will be over. 19. We got to check for the cut now. 12. It will be a different abrasion. It's a cut left eye, so his face is a mess. Ding, ding goes the bell. Oh, my Lord. Will they let him come out for the 6th? Unbelievable. So DeMarco is a mess. That is a 10-7 round. Hearns dropped him twice. Hearns in complete control. DeMarco has rattled Hearns on a couple occasions, but oh my Lord, DeMarco landed no scoring blows. Tommy Hearns landed 24, nearly TKOing Tony DeMarco. What fortitude. DeMarco is now fatigued, so all punches are landed go -1, and we go to the fatigue column. So DeMarco's power goes from a 4 to a 2. And his chin check is now a 7. And his KO is a 7. Oh boy, and his will check is an 8. So Tommy Hearns looking to finish off Tony DeMarco here in round number 6. DeMarco will need a biblical miracle to win this bout. But we've seen it happen before with Glory Days Boxing. Just ask Rocky Graziano or Nigel Benn. A strange thing happened on the way to that 10-round victory for Rocky Graziano. He got tagged. All right, here we go. The beginning of the end or a miracle. Round number 6. DeMarco, blood still. You can see the blood trickling out. 6 for Tony DeMarco. 2 on the outside. That's the best he can do against a 4. And Tommy Hearns outdoes him. That's a 3 on the outside. Tommy Hearns will start the beating here and now. That's a 37. All those punches will land. 2 jabs and a right hand. Crashes on the DeMarco cranium. Blood continues to flow like a river. Power check, as from the outside, no punches can be blocked by Tommy Hearns. Power check for Hearns. It's a 5. Tony DeMarco goes down 7 and under. He is down for a 4th time. As the right hand starches DeMarco, he goes face first to the canvas, blood spewing. And it is over! The count, the referee doesn't even count. He just waves it off. DeMarco, a la Pepino Cuevas, gets starched. Unbelievable. It was all Thomas the Hitman Hearns. Unbelievable. DeMarco fought hard, but Tommy the Hitman Hearns knocks out Tony DeMarco in 6. Wow. And it came early in round number 6, mercifully. The corner probably should have never let DeMarco out, but they did. He wanted to continue, and now the ringside physician's in the ring, and they're slowly trying to get DeMarco up. Shades of DeMarco and Carmen Basilio there, the second fight. So that was in the very first segment. And we will roll the 6-sided die. It's a 4. So 15 seconds into round number 6, and it is over. It is over. The striking punches crash on DeMarco's jaw. And the referee doesn't even count. Finally, he has a heart. KO winner, Tommy, the Hitman Hearns. For 15 seconds. 15 seconds of round 6. And there you have it. That was an annihilation. Tony DeMarco had his moments, mostly with countering shots. They had some really hellacious toe-to-toe exchanges, but Thomas, the Hitman Hearns, starches Tony DeMarco. In round 6, 15 seconds in it, he dropped him. Well, that was the 4th time he dropped him, and DeMarco didn't get up that time. DeMarco's face is a bloody mess. He's finally up on his stool. And Hearns comes over and congratulates him. Johan Oliver at ringside says DeMarco lost all of his blood, has been down 32 times in the fight, but fights on. He's finally died. Good win, Hearns. Well, died in the not literally, thank God. So, yeah, wow. And it's what I thought it would be. I thought DeMarco would have opportunities. He did, but Hearns' power proves to win the day. Final punch total numbers. Tommy Hearns landed 80 punches. Tony DeMarco 37. He was done in the 5th. He got dropped twice. Blood from the right eye, blood from the left eye. And why they sent him out in the 6th, Hearns, 2 jabs, and the Pepino Cuevas crunching right hand sends DeMarco face first to the canvas, center of the ring. There is a nasty blood spot there, a pool of blood, and it's all over. So Tommy Hearns knocks out Tony DeMarco in 6th. Total domination. And that was Glory Days Boxing, Monday night at the fights. And we'll probably come back with one more Monday night at the fight. So thank you to Johan Oliver, Amish Elvis, and TribesFan879. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Take care, be safe, be smart. We'll get through this coronavirus together. I love you all. God bless. Health and happiness. Peace! Tommy Hearns KOs Tony DeMarco in 6.